Okay. So, am I audible? You can hear me, right? Before we start. Can you? Okay. So we have three people. We have Emilan as well for career questions. You guys can share me your progress so far. Have you managed to submit yesterday's submission? And how have you guys are planning to use these 2 weeks to do your project as well? So who'd like to start? Hermes, that's not one of you can speak.
Okay, sure. Can I continue?
Yes, yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I tried to submit the first interim work. I did the tasks that was mentioned for this week. Um, just for reminding, I did some EDA analysis, and also I try to prepare the data for the model, but I think it is about lots of hundred or thousands of rows that the data have. So I just some challenging things I faced just because uh, to try to find out the fraud data from the given data, since it is a huge and massive data. Uh, First, I did write a code just for simply retrieve through the rules and check whether the fraud is there and try to match the IP address of the countries that you have given on another folder. But it takes about 4 hours, but it didn't finish. So I try to optimize my code, and I try to use merge sort technique, and uh, it just did in more than 25 minutes almost. So this is what I did on this week, and I'm planning to do the rest for this weekend. The rest tasks that was building the model and try to compare based on the F1 square and the WAC,
Mhm.
the which model, the random forest or the regression is best. I will figure out this week.
Okay. That's
Okay.
Yeah. I also like the approach that you go through to solve the problem with the data. Uh, but other than that, my other question is, what do you find? I mean, what's new about the challenge except the data being too large?
Uh, I didn't find any challenge rather than this. I think we are repeatedly doing such things on data and training models. I think this is
Mm.
uh, the third
So it's
week
not new.
we did the same thing for models. Yeah.
Yeah. So the only obstacle that you're having, but seems like you already have a solution for it to somehow, is the data being too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mentasonot, have you finished all submissions so far?
What mission?
Have,
Okay, task one.
no, every submission, every week submission up to this one. Have you managed to submit everything? From
Uh,
Yeah.
from the week one.
Yes.
Okay. I faced because I did graduate this year, uh,
Mhm.
and I began this course early before the thesis. So
Okay.
I was busy, and I just lost some weeks, like not the total, but on some weeks, I didn't submit like interim or the final one because of their thesis also. there was an exit exam.
Okay. So I
I
asked
faced it.
because, yeah, I asked because this is a 2 weeks project that you guys have. So uh, if there's time that for you to finish this one quick, I'm just gonna advise you to finish those that you left on this week as well.
Okay, but if you open it, like when I
Yeah,
try to
just
submit, okay,
make sure to finish them up and DM me. I will open the portal for you to submit. Okay.
okay, okay, sure, that, okay, thank
Just use the 2 weeks time to complete others as well, but make sure to give priority for this one. Then go to to the rest. Yeah.
you. Okay,
Okay.
I will.
Thanks. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Um, I guess Irma is sharing on the chat. Any other volunteers? I think it's 3 additional people are here between Philemon, Nurie, and Bezawit. Bezawit, can you speak up? Bezawit, if you can speak, you can write on the chat. But if you can't, please, it would be nice if you speak up. All right. Then Philemon, Nurie, you guys can share. You can choose to speak first, either one of you.
Okay.
Thanks, Philemon.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi. So this 2 weeks gap is good. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's based because, like as you said also, it's has been an intense week to week, back to back projects,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't really have time to catch up on things and also see on detail on the projects. So what I plan to do in these weeks is we already did modeling before, but Kerwood was asking also, did you guys learn about the detail what the models do in the background? And I didn't really do that. I just already worked on the project. So this week I'll try to get a more deep understanding of how the models work,
Mm-hmm.
not just the output, how
Yeah.
they process things. So I will go on details if I finish early. I think I'm going to finish early. It's not that's time consuming projects. We already did the other ones in 1 week, so we can do it in the 2 weeks. This one. So as far as today, I already did task one and submitted on Friday. It's just EDA and pre-processing for the models, which are engineering, merging the data of the IP address with already fraud data. And one thing I noticed is the two are totally different things. We just, in my opinion, as far as I saw it, there are two different data types, the datas, the fraud and the credit card. So the credit card is already feature engineered. So I think we're going to implement it in the model and see what the output is. But on the fraud data, I think we have to do the pre-processing, the feature engineering. So at the end, in my opinion, I think we're gonna merge it and try to find out. Uh, it will be good for our models, I think, to compare them and to see. As far
Yeah.
as now, I didn't see anything to merge them with. There is no. I mean, it's different data. The one is already featured engineered, so we can't even reverse it back. So that's what I realized. So I'm trying to work on tasks too.
Yeah. That's good. I like that the thing that you said about exploring what Moodle does. That's a really good plan or next step for you guys at this point. Yes, explore the data. They might be different, but they might give you some kind of perspective at the end. So you'll see the connection at the end. Somehow you will find something at the end. So make sure to explore with both separately, and you will see. I'm sure you'll see some insight at the end. That's really good update that you gave. Other than that, Philemon, did you have unfinished work, past work?
No, I've submitted all the works
Okay,
until now,
that's good
so
then.
of course.
Yeah. So you have a good plan for this week if you finish up this one. So hopefully I will hear the update next meeting. Yeah. Thanks, Philemon, for that. But before I let you go, can you answer Hermes' question? He said he didn't get the point of sampling.
I'm sorry. Sampling the dividing the split.
Hermes question. See on the chat his question.
Okay, I didn't see it. Sampling of the split. I think we're supposed to do that for the how do the models know what to compare it with. I think we have to divide the data to give it a true false positive and a true positive. It has to know. So we have to divide like 80-20 rules. I think it has to know which one is real or which one is false. If one score and everything ለማውጣት we're gonna split the data and the true value መስጠት አለብን ነው ካልሆነ ከየትም አያመጣውም the data to be compared with, right?
Right. Is that clear, Hermes? Okay. So I can make sure to write. Yes, Nuriye?
Yeah, just yes.
Okay, can I continue?
Yeah.
How are you doing, guys?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, to start with the question, what is the need of sampling? Actually, we have two options: to oversample or undersample. But in our case, we have to do oversampling. And as an example, in the question we have given, we use mods. So the thing is to increase the number of minority class samples so that if the majority class samples are very huge, that means it's impossible to predict or the model will become biased to the majority classes. So in order to make it balanced, we use to oversample. So when we come to my progress, I did EDA, clean or duplicate data removal like we do in the last time, and tried to make an EDA on different distributions like transaction amount, like amount-based fraud class, everything. I did sign-up time distribution, purchase value distribution, age value distribution. So after doing so, I have to do sampling technique, and the other is feature engineering. I have added another columns called time since sign up, hour of a day, day of week, user transaction count, and device transaction count in country. So I have added this, and in by myself, I have also added, even if it is not as good, I have added some features like high value transaction, time to purchase, and something like that. I believe they will make my model very good and good. So I added another columns and trained my model on these data sets and got a good. I have trained the model on 2 models, random forest and logistic regression. So I found out that logistic regression is good, and I tried to make sharp plots on it. So I've drawn a sharp plot and get that my model is becoming affected or have high impacted by the user transaction count, the device transaction count, time since sign up, and in countries. That's what I did so far. But there are some problems that I am encountering on local sharp plots, not done yet. And the other thing is I didn't combine 2 datas. The fraud and the credit card. I believe I thought they are independent. So I trained different models for them since they have a different class. I trained 2 model for the credit card and 2 model for fraud and get the best model for each. That's what I did so far. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Nuri. That's really good approach. So what did you learn so far from these similar projects? I know you mentioned it, but I just want to see. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I learned. It's very. I saw a very big change in myself.
Okay. Give me an example.
First time I was. The first time was. My intention was to make data engineering. I thought the data engineering was hard, data analytics, and then becomes to data science, modeling. And after modeling, even we didn't stop, just we are going to visualize how the models are appearing, how they are impacted. Look, we are becoming efficient, more perfect, more accurate. And yeah, I saw a big change in these weeks.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That was, yeah, that's good to hear, Nuri.
Thank you.
You are done with past projects, right?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Hermes, just to say something on the sampling, hopefully it's clear. Both Nuri and Philemon response is right. Just to wrap it up, ትሬን እና ቴስት ዳታ ስፕሊት ታደርጋላችኋል ለትሬኒንግ። ሶ ሳምፕሊንጉ የሚሰራው ለትሬኒንግ ዳታ የከፈልከው ዳታ ላይ ነው ማለት ነው። ሶ ለትሬኒንግ የተከፈለው ዳታ ፎር ኤግዛምፕል ኢን ዲስ ኬስ ፍሮድ እና ናን ፍሮድ የሚል ከሆነ ታርጌት ቫሪያብሉ ትሬን የምታደርጉበት ሰፓሬት ያደረገው ፍሮዱ ለምሳሌ ናት ፍራውድ የሚለው ከበዛ በዛ ብቻ ትሬን ካረከው 80% ለትሬኒንግ ዳታ ሰፓሬት አድርገው ከሆነ ከ80% ደግሞ ኦልሞስት 70% ሙሉ ናት ፍራውድ የሚል ከሆነ ኮንቴንት የሚያደርገው አንዱ ክላስ ሌላኛው ደግሞ ፍሮድ ነው የሚል 10% ብቻ ማለት ነው ከሆነ ደግሞ የሚያሳየው it's likely that the model will predict not fraud because the training data balance is not right 7% አንድ አይነት ክላስ ነው ያለው which is not fraud 10% ብቻ ነው ፍሮድ ነው የሚሉ ዳታዎችን ትሬን እያደረኩ ያለው ሶ ሚስ የማድረጉ ቻንስ ፕሪዲክት ሲያደርግ በእነዛ imbalance በሆኑ በ7% ዳታ አፌክት ይሆናል so it's not fair you need to make it balance so that the model can see both sides correctly that's why you use these smooth meters to balance this percentage so በስሙት ራንደም ጀነሬት በማድረግ ዲፕሊኬት በማድረግ አዳዲስ ፍሮድ ኤግዛምፕሎችን ክሬት ያደርግልሃል እነዚህ ሜካኒዝሞች እነሱን ተጠቅመህ ያው ፌር የሆነ ትሬኒንግ እንዲያገኝ ማለት ነው clear okay so okay we can hear from one person who would like to speak no, I think everyone maybe have spoken let's see yeah Okay, so I haven't heard from Bezawit, but hopefully you are in good progress, Bezawit. But other than that, we can wrap this session. Thank you for joining in and sharing. But if you have a question, I can give you the mic.
ኦኬ ሹር ቅድም ሳምፕሊንግ ላይ የተነሳ ኩዌሽን ሜቢ
Mhm.
80 and 20 እያደረግን ነበር እስከዛሬ ስንሰራ የነበረው 80% ፎር ትሬኒንግ and 20% ፎር ቫሊዴሽን ነበር።
Mhm.
but I think there is another mechanism called cross validation ይባላል like
Yeah.
k-fold በማድረግ መጠቀም so instead of using splitting ከመጠቀም እና እሱን ሳምፕል ከማድረግ ክሮስ ቫሊዴት ማድረግ ይቻላል የሚለው እንዳሳብ
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good approach. I think I have given tutorial on, if you guys remember, I don't know. Cross validation is more, it will help the model to perform a bit better with its predicting than just separating it 80 to 20. By cross validation, there are a lot of fold types you should refer. I remember I shared a slide on them as well. You guys should check them out. The area of modeling is really vast. There are a lot of algorithms methods that we haven't taught you, and we don't. Probably the training will end before we did. So you guys should always update yourself on those on the internet. There is a lot of reference methods, how to handle a lot of things. So that's up to you covering that part. But thanks for the suggestion, Mutasanot. It's not cross validation. Mutasanot, maybe you can answer this one for him.
okay what was the question?
You can see it on the chat. Hermes has a question on the cross validation.
If you guys can you read the question? I can't, like my phone is
Said, is it not cross validation for validating results across different models?
across different models.
Yeah, I think he's saying, isn't the cross validation purpose for validating results?
I mean,
Across,
he was asking for what was the purpose of sampling when we train a model.
yeah, that is his first question. But after you mentioned cross validation, he asked this question. It's a new
Yeah.
question.
Okay. I think cross validation purpose ምንድነው like data splitting የሚሰራበት መንገድ አንድ ታይፕ ነው like ድሮ የሚደረገው ምንድነው like 80 and 20 እያደረጉ for training and validate ለማድረግ ሞዴሉ if it was ለምሳሌ የሆነ ሪዛልት የሆነ ትሬኒንግ ሰተ ነው ከዛ ደግሞ ቫሊዴት ማድረግ አለብን ሞዴሉ so cross validation የሚባለው ግን just እንደዚህ 80 20 ከማድረግ ይልቅ እየቀያየሩ ለምሳሌ 40 60 20 80 ብቻ በየታይሙ ቫሊዴት እና ትሬን የምናደርገውን ዳታ ሴት እየቀያየርን ባያዝድ እንዲያውም ሞዴሉ ማድረግ ነው I think if you got Hermes.
Yeah. So ኤርሜስ ያው እንዳለው ክሮስ ቫሊዴሽን የራሱ አልጎሪዝም አለው ኢምፖርት የምታደርገው አክቹዋል አልጎሪዝም ነው በውስጡ ብዙ አይነት ታይፖች አሉ ዋን ኦፍ ዘም ኢዝ ለምሳሌ ኬፎልድ የሚባለው ራሱ ነው ኬፎልድን ስትጠራው ራሱ ብሬክ እያደረገ 80 20 ከሆነ በመጀመሪያው ዙር በቀጣዩ ደግሞ እንደዚህ ብሬክ 60 40 እንዲየለወጠ ትሬንም ቴስትም እያደረገ ቤስት የሆነው ፐርፎርማንስ እስኪገኝ ድረስ ያንን ስቴፕ ይደጋግመዋል ያ ፓርቲኩላር አልጎሪዝም ማለት ነው ሶ መጨረሻ ላይ ጥሩ ፐርፎርማንስ ያለውን አውትፑት ያወጣዋል so it's not for the validating answer it's actually for training a model by breaking down your data in different ways in different partition until it gives a good result okay all right then so I'm gonna yes Nuriye
So I heard that someone is talking the similarity or the common point between the two data sets, the fraud and the credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really common, or we have to train different model? But in my research, I found that they are very different data sets. The fraud data set is coming from e-commerce platform, whereas the credit card is coming from the bank transaction. So I believe that we don't have a common thing
Yeah.
for them. So we have to train different models for these two different data sets. Am I right?
Yes, you should train them differently.
Yeah.
So ግን እያሰብኩ ያለሁት still both fraud ዳታዎች ናቸው አይደለ?
Yeah.
different sector ነው እንጂ. So you might find some kind of common insight at the end. የሆነ ኢንሳይት ልታገኙ ትችላላችሁ at the end. Maybe a fraud type ሊሆን ይችላል or something. So just follow your workflow, do the separate analysis and see what you come up with. Maybe something similar can happen on some areas, not 100% completely compatible, but you might see some insight that you see some kind of similarity fraud happening on this sector and on that one.
Okay.
This is just, but do them separately and see what you can decide at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Different data, the same goal. So feeling that's why maybe some kind of analysis come up at the end of your analysis. Since the goal is the same. All right. So should we end? More questions? All right.